All right, so let's put a grass flap on this Toro 50-inch mower. First thing I did was take off the old flap. It's really, really easy. There's a 9/16 bolt right under here that you unscrew, pull this out, take off the original flap. Next, let's open up the box and see what it comes with. Now, it's important to notice this is not a sponsored video. I actually paid for this with my wife's money. It's about 400 bucks, which is pretty expensive, but I think it's going to be well worth it. Installation instructions, little thank you card. This is a family business, which is really cool. So I really appreciate that, small American business. And then everything that we need inside here. From what I understand, this is a really high quality flap. It is one of the most expensive ones available, but when it comes to quality, I think that's probably the most important. I hope this thing will last me a long time. Really quick, I want to show you what comes in the box. So this is the actual flap itself, made of really high quality steel, which I'm very excited about. The one unique thing with Toro mowers on the deck is there's a cutout right here. So they give you, I'm assuming, a piece kind of like that will cover that up, and then the flap will mount right here. Another really cool thing about this kit is it is no drill, so I'm not drilling any holes in my mower. And then this is the pedal that actually will mount somewhere right here on the front of the mower, and this is actually what controls it with a cable and then some mounting and springs. So let's get to work. All right, so as I mentioned, step number one is to mount this plate right here. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so step one is complete. We have this plate all put on there. The one thing to note is because this is a 50-inch deck, the hole for where you align this matters, but it's pretty self-explanatory in the instructions. All right, guys, so really quick, I noticed I did something wrong, and you'll notice this in the rest of the video, so I apologize. But the spacers that go on here don't go on top, okay? They go on the bottom. They go underneath this. So it worked perfectly fine the way it was, but it was actually catching on the spring, which caused me to have to raise this up. But now that I've got the spacers in there correctly, I was able to lower this down, take some of the tension off that, and it works fine. Of course, it worked the way it did before, but you'll notice that in the rest of the video, so I apologize. But I guess that's why we make the video, right? So that it can help you out so that you don't make the same mistake that I did. All right, so step number two is we want to actually put the flap, we want to mount the flap actually on here. So it goes just like that. We've got a couple bolts here and a little spacer, so we'll throw that on. So the next part is we got to get this spring onto here. So basically there was a carriage bolt right through here that we took off, all right? And then that is going to sit over there, and then we'll put the spring on. So let's set up the camera and I'll show you how to do that. And the spring will get hooked right on there, right there, just like that. All right, so now what we want to do is mount the pedal in its position. Pieces here, we've got a little washer. It's really important that you want to make sure that the first little bit of this cable is perfectly straight. We don't want any kinks in that, so we'll be sure to watch for that. All right, guys, so we got it all installed. Definitely check out the videos online as far as the cable management system. I still gotta make sure that this isn't gonna hit any of the cables and such underneath, but tightened everything down. Everything looks good. You can see how this raises, close, seals off really nice. This looks incredibly clean. So we got the foot pedal mounted. I did put a zip tie here just like they said, because we want to keep the front end of this cable nice and tight. I've got this screwed all down, so let's test it out and see how it works. So when you push your foot on it, what you want to create is enough momentum for it to flip open, and it stays, and you tap it and it flips down. You can also just push it down and it'll crack it open. But basically what you're doing is you're pushing hard enough to where you can create enough momentum for the spring to grab it, because once it gets about right here, it stops and the spring will bring it all the way up. So push it to take it down, tap it, and it flops open. This is absolutely incredible. Last thing I got to do is kind of put everything away, check the cable management here, and just make sure that we're not going to hit any of the cables under there, but should be good. So thanks for watching.